and welcome to Tech 5, a showcase of technology news and gadgets and things like that in 5 minutes or less. Today we have Jake here. Jake, why are you on my set?
So I'm here to talk about what is in a modern computer. So I'm just going to move this over here. So in a modern computer you have many components. Mainly this is the power supply. I took it out because it's a bit of a mess with all the wires, so you can see, but very important, otherwise nothing will work. You have your optical drive, which is how you read disks and the like. You have your hard drive, which stores information. You have your processor, your central processing unit, or CPU, and that's the brains of the computer. That's what controls everything. This is under a fan because it gets very hot.
So that's like the main part of the computer?
Yes, that's the brains. That's what's telling everything else what to do.
Okay.
You have here your RAM, random access memory. This stores short-term information and allows the computer to access it quickly. And this is your GPU, or graphics processing unit. It's what allows your computer to process video such as games, or if you're rendering movies or 3D projects, things like that.
So pretty much a computer is like different brains all put together.
Exactly, yeah. And then they're all on the motherboard, which is the big square bit underneath, and that's what links them all together and helps them communicate.
So they're like bees in a beehive. You have the big queen bee and then little bees working.
I guess if you want to put it that way, yeah. Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
All right, so I don't know what to ask him. Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah. Would you like to demonstrate how to put things in, take them out, how to build it?
Sure. So let's say your computer is running slowly. There's a couple things you could do. You could upgrade your processor, but that's expensive and rather difficult and a delicate process, so I'm not going to do that. You could...
So you can take things out and replace them?
Exactly. This happens to be my personal machine I built over the summer. I like building them because I know exactly what's going into it and I can tailor it to whatever I want to do. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can upgrade your graphics, but again, I'm not going to do that. The simplest way, if your computer at home is slow, so let's say you already have your existing computer, the simplest way to make it faster would be to upgrade the RAM. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now.
All right.
Okay. So this is the RAM. You have like a stick of memory, and I already have 2 here, and I have 2 more that I'm going to put in. So it's very simple. You have on each side there's a little tab. I don't know if you can see that. So all you do is make sure they're out. You slot it into place.
No, these are delicate, right?
Yeah, fairly. I mean,
like
you don't
a
have
kitten, delicate?
Not that delicate, but you don't want to be throwing them around.
Oh no.
So then all you do is push down until it clicks, and that's it. It's it's really simple. Some people think computers are very hard, and in some respects they can be, but I think a lot of it's pretty easy.
All right. So it's really not that hard to put it in and take them out?
No, it's pretty easy. I mean, once you have all the parts, I mean, I think this only took me an hour or 2 to put together once I had all the parts.
All right. So where do I find parts?
There are many places on the internet where you can find parts. I got mine from newegg.com, but there's many other places you can get them. Best Buy, Amazon, and any sort of website that sells computers is bound to have some parts where you can get them.
Is there like information I can, like YouTube videos that show me how to put things together? Definitely,
yeah. YouTube is a great resource. I personally, I just learned all this from experience, but yeah, if someone starting out who wants to learn how to build computers, YouTube is definitely a great source. I've seen lots of videos on there how to do this stuff. And there are many advantages to building your own system. It's in many ways cheaper than buying one pre-made.
So I can, if I make it myself, I can fix it and like make it faster or slower or add different functions?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, like I said, when you're building it yourself, you can tailor it to whatever you want to do. So in this case, I built mine for primarily video editing and gaming. So I have a processor which is good for video editing, and I have a fairly beefy graphics card for when I want to play games.
All right, so you made your computer a lot different than a normal computer. Like, I have my computer and it just does a lot of things. Yours is specialized. for.
In some ways, yeah. I mean, the parts they're better than what you'd maybe say having like a regular Dell that someone might have at home, but they do the same thing. They're just better at it. For instance, I have probably a lot more RAM than you would have in your computer. And like a home computer probably wouldn't even have, this is what's referred to as a dedicated graphics card. It would probably have what we call onboard graphics, which is just built into the motherboard. So it wouldn't be able to handle anything that was too intensive.
All right. All right. Thank you.
All right, welcome.
All right. So, one last question. Wait, I already asked that question. Where to get it and all that. All right. So thank you very much for being here on my set.
Certainly.
Yes. All right. We'd love to hear responses from you. Email us at tech5@fcat.tv. From all of us, or visit us at fcat.tv. From all of us here at the studio, thank you and have a good day.